Yep.
Steve, that was a fantastic victory this afternoon in the Vase against
Yep.
Hereford Pegasus.
Yeah.
It clicked.
It did. It did. I think we've had a bit of a video session in the week before training, so we highlighted a few things we need to work on. I think that really helped the team, to be fair, taking our information on board. And like I say, it really clicked, and our shape was fantastic today. That was the main thing. From a coach's point of view, I wanted to work on our shape, and that really worked for us today.
You could see that from as soon as we kicked off.
Yeah.
We had our first chance after 56 seconds, which we should have scored.
Yep.
We went in at half time and we should have been out of sight, I think.
I think so.
We allowed them back in the game.
Yeah, you're spot on. I think we had good 3 opportunities where they were quite clear cut. Where if we'd have been on a better day, different conditions, may have scored 3 in the first half, and got in, 3-1. I was a bit unhappy with their first goal. Well, their goal, sorry, because we was kind of out of shape in a way. But then from the second half, we were just absolutely amazing.
They had a little spell at the start of the second half,
Yeah.
where they looked a little bit more comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
where they looked to be getting a foothold into the game.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, we clicked again and we went again.
Yeah.
And then from that moment, they couldn't handle us, could they?
I think the second goal and then the quickly third goal straight after that, we kind of not killed them, but kind of they were a bit dejected after that. But our football at times was fantastic. We were playing into the front 2. We had runners in behind, so all over the pitch we were brilliant.
Looking at the bench, and the squad is always important. We've
Yeah.
had 2 subs come on and both of them have scored.
Yeah.
But you could see the togetherness with all of them.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed to know that they were going to make a contribution.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
It is. I think that's one of Dave King's specialities of all the teams he's ever managed. He loves that togetherness. He loves that team building, that bond. And if you're not brought into it, you can fall by the wayside. But if you're definitely brought into it, you can be a big part of the squad. And like we've proven today, coming off the bench, players scoring goals, everybody's celebrating. Josh Banks probably got the biggest smile on his face for scoring that goal. So yeah, really pleased for the lads who came on.
10 goals in a week, that ain't bad, is it?
Yeah, it's not bad. Like I say, that was the kind of thing for us. We know we can score goals. We know we can, from all parts of the pitch. We can come from wide areas and wherever we need to play. But the pleasing thing for me today was showing it up and keeping that shape and that discipline, rather than going gung ho and chasing games. And But yeah, I was really pleased with today.
The FA Vase.
Mm-hmm.
Some clubs are glad to go out early.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Dave said it in his pre-match talk. I think the club as itself hasn't done that well for quite some time, maybe. And it's a competition he wants to do well in. It can take us travels. It can take us up north, down south. It's great for that team togetherness, but also it's something to play for. And I always feel that winning breeds winning. So rather than winning a game, going out early because you want to go out early, kind of breeds that contempt. So I like that winning breeds winning mentality to come back into the squad.
Obviously, Hereford Pegasus, I couldn't tell you 2 things about them.
Yeah.
Apart from one, they're called them from Hereford, and 2 that they're called Pegasus.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to do any sort of background checks?
I think Dave normally has a bit of intel from various teams he knows from over the years of various managers. So we had a little bit of insight, but they're a team who played predominantly on 4G. So you gathered, any team on 4G like to get the ball down and play and ping it around. So, and I think the conditions kind of suited us today with our kind of our shape and the way we wanted to play, and just stop them from playing basically. So, that intel was okay, but it didn't really have to take much effect to the game.
We sort of move into the new week now. We're at home next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't got a midweek fixture.
Yeah.
Is that a benefit now?
I think so. I think the games have come thick and fast. Dave's mentioned it many times. It has been a rebuild. There are players who have come, have gone. There's a bit of a revolving door, but we've kind of stopped that now, where we've kind of got a squad, a togetherness, and that training aspect, having regular training rather than having matches on top of training. We can work on things a little bit more structurally rather than match after match after match. So I think it will help us in the long term.
Right, Steve. Go and have a beer.
Brilliant. Thanks, Jay.